Hey YouTube, welcome back. Today I'm working on this Craftsman Smooth Start Plus engine. It is a Briggs Stratton. The issue with this mower is that it's really hard to start. This is the type that doesn't have the choke. It also doesn't have the priming pump. That's the blue handle, identified by the blue handle. There's no choke, there's no priming ball, nothing like that. And ever since I got this mower, I've really had a hard time starting it. But now with the coronavirus and me sitting at home bored, I decided to open it and see what I could do with it. So I started by pulling off these screws here, just to kind of get a little bit of better access to the engine. When I pulled these screws off and took the covers off, I noticed that the Smooth Start Plus system is actually an automatic choke. This little arm right here is actually relying on the pull start. So when you pull the cord, it turns those veins. Those veins there generate enough airflow that it actually is supposed to move this little lever, and when it does that, it closes the choke on the carburetor. The problem with mine was that I opened it and this guy was stuck. It wouldn't move. So I just told myself, either it's gonna move or I'm gonna break it. And I didn't see any obstructions in there, but when I pulled it over, it finally broke free, and now it's bouncing around. And what sucks is that I've had this mower for several years, maybe 5 or more years, and I've always struggled to start it. I've actually always had to spray starting fluid into it. And here on the air box, I drilled a little hole and I insert the little straw from the starting fluid just to kind of prime it. I always struggled starting it, and with the starting fluid it starts right up and then it runs great. It's just the starting was the problem. And finally now, like I said, sitting at home bored, I noticed that this wasn't really engaging. I've already given it a test pull and it did start right up. So all these years, someone just didn't assemble this correctly and it was jammed. Excuse me. So all these years, you know, I was starting to lose faith in Briggs Stratton, and really what it comes down to is probably some technician or some assembly line worker just didn't put the arm in right and it wasn't able to move. So if you have a Briggs Stratton engine with the Smooth Start Plus handle, what you're going to want to do, and you're having trouble starting, you want to make sure that your automatic choke is functioning. Mine was really stuck. Like I said, I had to really put some force on it. I thought I was going to break it, but now after that it moves really freely. It might be just that your little arm is stuck, or maybe you got a little piece of debris in there. Mine was clear, but it wasn't working. So yeah, hope this helps somebody. Let me know in the comments. Have a good day.